Okay, apologies for being actually 15 minutes late. I was actually on time. This is one of those cases where you're actually on time, but the stuff you do and the way you do stuff sometimes still doesn't let you be on time. It's like I had to use a bathroom and that took a good 10 minutes or so or whatever. It didn't just take, 5 minutes. It took me 10 minutes, unfortunately. But that's I guess that's the way it goes. So a few things is that today I'm going to attempt to model a format of today's work on what I'm going to do in the future when I split these up into different sections, different things. Uh, I'm going to be doing the same thing the whole time, but I'm going to break up. So, and I'm going to count it from 11:30. I'm not going to count it from like 11:45, which is what it is right now. But from 11:30, and I'm gonna count 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. And what that means is I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, I'm gonna walk around, uh, and that way, then when I come back, I'll work for another 40 minutes, and then you know, um, I will stop. So that means I'll stop 5 minutes early from the time I'm supposed to get off, and that way when I get off, um, I'm winding things down. So the actual work is 40 minutes. So 40 minutes a piece. So that's only 80 minutes per session now instead of 90 minutes. But it's enough to get me in between so that I can context switch when it comes to that. I'm not going to context switch for maybe a month or essentially until I get done with this phase. When I get done with this phase, I'm going to take a break, probably a week, to do stuff here at home. I might take longer. I don't know. I haven't decided for sure. Thinking maybe I might even could take a month off. And what it'll be is it'll be a working month. In other words, I'll probably be busy doing stuff even during normal daytime, like going out and mowing the lawn and doing certain things outside. Um, but when I get the time, like on weekends or like at night before I go to bed, I might do like a session, right? Like it's sort of like the bonus sessions, but it'll be like a week of bonus sessions. So I'm not busy. I'm not working on stuff. You know what I mean? I might just do a thing too where I'm not streaming active game development, but actually working on sort of some ancillary stuff. For instance, I need to finish those updates I was doing. I have videos up to update 45, and right now the latest one I have is update 38, and that's months back. And so I got to finish those off, and then I got a bunch of clips now ever since I restarted phase one that I'm going to compile into like a 10-minute. This is what I did over the time. Um, a quick hard fast edit of everything, not an every week thing, just a single deal to basically show my progress. Um, and so it's a couple things. I might do editing on stream again, like I was doing on the weekends, but I might just do this whenever. I might do sketching practice. In other words, I'll still be doing stuff related to the game, but I won't be actively working on the game. That is so that I can spend most of my time, most of my waking time, uh, doing things like repairing stuff here at home, cleaning up, doing yard work. There's a whole host of crap that I got to do, and I didn't want to quit now because I'm right there at the end. This is technically supposed to be the last week here, so right now, um, this is hold on a sec. Um, anyways, Why didn't... Oh, let's refresh it. Okay, that's all right. Um, that's fine. I'll just leave it. Um, yeah, so... Okay, so let's see here. What would be 40 minutes from 11:30? Be 12:10. So I only have 20 minutes before I take a 5-minute break. And this is the only reason I'm doing it this week, or at least until I get done with phase one, is so that I get in the mode of doing this, splitting this up into four parts. Um, I Tomorrow I won't be wasting all that time. I'll be actually be spending the whole 40 minutes on the first part of my work, and then I'll still take my 5-minute break, and that way I'll have the full time. It's just today that I'm not doing the full time because I'm talking right now. Okay, so that's what's going to go down. I need to finish this event pass, and I'm almost done. And then when I do, I'll find a way of putting up online because I'm pretty sure with Redot I can export to web browser, and I will probably do that just so you see that there's something up there. Not really. I don't expect a lot of people to go and play it through or anything like that, do a full play test or anything. Unless the story is interesting enough that these event lines and stuff that you don't have a problem. Like in other words, if you enjoy it, I suppose there's a possibility that somebody could enjoy that. I don't see really how it wouldn't just be boring to most people. But occasionally you'll find somebody that'll go, this is interesting, and they'll download it and they'll look at it, or they'll go into the browser and they'll open it up and they'll look at it and say, this is interesting, and then like not play it through, but just yeah, just kind of go through stuff or whatever. Um, Anyways, so that's what's up here. We have a few things coming up. We have to set up stuff. We're switching from Spectrum to Starlink because the price is getting like prohibitive, or I should say it's just um, I don't know. We've been wanting to go to Starlink just so that we could get off the Spectrum, off of cable, off of the different thing. Uh, we got our dish and stuff, but we haven't activated anything yet because we got to get it installed, and I have to do some cleaning and stuff. And unfortunately, it just means kind of still bad timing because I wasn't able to at least get on time because I would have been done this week. This week I would have been done with the last two chapters. Now there's a small possibility, and that small possibility is running out just because I'm speaking right now and not working, which I'm supposed to be doing. In fact, let's go ahead and um, let's see. Let's go ahead and open up here. Let's open up. Oh, what am I looking for? Where? What the heck? Where is? Oh, that's why. Favorites. I wonder if I can put favorites in the Linux menu and just go from there. Yeah, I wonder. Configure. Favorites. Content. Sidebar, avatar, favorites, recents. How come? Oh, favorites is in there. Is there a way I can add favorites over there, though? Menu editor. Hmm. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Okay, so I know that's in there anyways. I'll just not worry about that. Okay, so let's open this guy up here. And nothing from nothing means nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. I don't know the words to that song though. Uh, I got it stuck in my head though. That's why. Uh, in search of half magic. Okay. Anyways, um, so you come to West Side Terrace. Okay, so basically west and east, north and south. Okay, so um, the front of the castle facing north. You're facing the front doors, the front gate. Uh, to the west, of course, the west side, which is the left side, as you're approaching the front entrance, as you're going north. The west terrace is on that side. The east terrace is on the east, which is on the right side. Uh, as you're pointed toward the doors, right? North goes out the back. The Okay, so how did I decide this? Did I call that the south and called the how did I do that? Because it's here. Actually, let me go to the chapters. Chapters will kind of give me a clue. The battle for Enchanted Lands, the North Terrace. Okay, so the North Terrace is actually the back of the castle, right? Okay, that makes everything easy because of being north, south, and east and west. John finds a good book. Okay, right. Well, everyone gathers in the courtyard of Bats. He speaks to the crowd, and they all make their battle plans. And then, what's the next deal? On the castle grounds of North Terrace, near the Omni Gate, Max and his armies assemble. Max orders technicians to put the machine at full power and open all the portals. And as soon as all armies are assembled, he starts seeing a large amount of trains flying in. Okay, Max orders to put the machine, open all the portals. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, because there's a couple things. One, I'm sort of picturing that the Omni Gate opens multiple portals at the same time, enough to in which case you have this like a central console, and then you have this kind of device that kind of shoots out like the different portals out, in kind of a like this. And the other thing I was picturing was just like a giant like gate, like sort of like Stargate or something. Just a giant round deal. I can make it look like Stargate. That might be funny actually, as a reference. With the chevrons and the whole 9 yards, I can make the Omnigate look like Stargate, kind of on purpose. Maybe the chevron, maybe the little whatever they call those little symbols. Maybe they're different symbols. And that's not a bad idea to copy it as part of the deal. Anyways, I was figuring on one like single gate that was huge that is able to open into. Remember, I don't know if you've ever seen the Warhammer movie. I've never played the original games. I've never played World of Warcraft. Warcraft? Did I say? What did I say? Did I say War Games or something? What did I say? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Warcraft, right? I never played the original Warcraft games or World of Warcraft, but I did watch the movie. I liked it pretty good, and of course they have the gate uh, to the main. I don't know, the main kingdom or whatever. Sorry, I don't know Warcraft that well, and I've only seen the movie a few times. I've seen it enough to remember the movie, but not enough to know what all the different lands and different things are because, like I said, I haven't ever played the games. But they had this big gate, right? And so I was picturing something like that. I was picturing something round though, not rectangle like that in the Warcraft movie. But um, so I have two conflicting ideas in my head. Where one is it's a thing that shoots out stuff to in midair because basically a portal opens in midair. Um, Kind of like almost where you're pointing or where you're facing. And so if I do that paradigm and I keep it similar to the actual portal that you open them when you go into Enchanted Lands, um, then I can have multiple portals at multiple staging areas and stuff. And so the Omni Gate itself is a machine, and I'm not sure what how the machine's supposed to look. Suppose I could ask Rock to give me some ideas about how it would manifest. More logical thing though is to open multiple portals because that was kind of the point. The point was that instead of opening one, it would open several, and they would be large enough to march armies through. So yeah, so I don't even know why I went off on that tangent, but okay. So the North Terrace is actually the back of the castle, and it's where the Omni Gate is being built, where they're going to stage all the stuff. So and then the west and east terraces, or left and right, you might say. As you're looking at the front gate, the front door, the portcullis or whatever you want to call it, the front gate of the drawbridge, whatever, of the castle. Uh, so you're looking north. So the entrance into the castle is on the south terrace. Um, okay, so West Terrace is basically flying trains come into the West Terrace. Um, almost, it might would almost have made sense to swap them, where the West Terrace is the one that goes down to the surface, and the East Terrace is the one that actually goes, goes to the castle. But that's not the way I pictured it. So the way I pictured it is the East Terrace has a train depot where the flying trains come in. Um, flying trains come in to pick up passengers to transport to the surface, and then the West Terrace is where induction happens, where basically you already bought your tickets, so you're not buying tickets, but it's where the turnstiles are. It's where ticket taking is taking place. Uh, in fact, that's probably part of a deal. Probably legally, you have to turn in your ticket. You have to use your ticket in there, um, and that way you can't easily transport around. Because if you kind of knew the secret to the tickets, and if you knew how they worked, you could probably just keep them indefinitely. And who knows, maybe somebody has kept them. You know how you have some souvenirs, stuff you're not supposed to keep, but you kind of keep it and take it home anyways. Stealing, I guess. That'd be like stealing hotel towels or something. But it could. You're not supposed to take the towels home, right? That's stealing because that's the hotel's property. So just like that, Quicksilver tickets are Enchanted Lands property. So um, you have to literally turn in your ticket. So yeah. Uh, anyways, okay, so 12:10, right? 12:10. I'm supposed to take a little 5 minute break, and this is so that I get into the process of dividing each session up into two 40-minute sessions. Okay, so 5 minutes. I'll probably just I'll put it on the be right back sign. I might mute the audio and the mic audio, and I might just go walk into the other room, or maybe I'll take my coffee cup back in there or something. Just get up and kind of walk around, and that way, two 40-minute sessions. The reason 40 minutes is because they say when you're learning. Now I'm not really learning stuff per se, but when you're learning in like a school setting, the most amount of time that you should spend in a particular session, particular class, is about 40 to 45 minutes, somewhere in there, and that's where the periods. I don't know how schools do it now. I graduated high school in like 1994, so 2024 is like 30 years, right? So I haven't been to school in 30 years, any school. Like I never went to college or anything. So I just once I graduated high school, that was it for me. And I remember that each period was about 40 minutes, unless you were. Occasionally, they did started doing a thing with blocks, so you'd have like 2 hour blocks or whatever. So that way you could um, do study hall or something, and which where I would usually go to the computer labs, and so you have your full session. But the thing that they always said is that 40 to 45 minutes is about the most you can do before needing a break. Anything past that, and then you start kind of not being as efficient. You get tired, you start not remembering stuff, that sort of thing. So that's why I picked 40 minutes. I also picked 40 minutes because it fits it directly into my time thing. So so yeah. So in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna switch it up to be right back. I'm gonna mute the audio. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna walk in the other room, walk around, do whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna. I might sit down. I might not sit down. Maybe play a game. Maybe I'll see if I can do some cleaning in 5 minutes. I probably not, but I can't really do that much if Dad's laying down because it makes too much noise. But maybe I can figure out something to do. Maybe something in here. Maybe I'll just pick up some clothes and fold some stuff or um, make my bed or something. Just something uh, a little bit physical where you get up and do stuff. Anyways, so this is what we're. So he lands on the west side terrace, uh, and then he starts searching the grounds. Um, so I have to come up with something, right, for that. And I kind of need to do it in a hurry. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, so here, let me think about something here. Let's see how many days I have. Let's see how many total days I have, including weekends. Okay, so we'll do that first, and that is we'll start with today. We'll include today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9. So let's say 8. Let's say 4 chapters. Let's say I get chapter 13 done today. I don't know if I will because you know how things get. Um, I'm already um, I'm already behind right now. But let's just say I'm able just to knock something up in like a few minutes. And I might just do a few minutes. I might just get set my time period at like 5 minutes to actually think up something to do. He gets on the grounds. He goes. Maybe there. I don't know. General things. Parts inside a castle. I need a general castle layout. Actual real castles so that I know what goes where. I know that. Uh, well, actually, I have some data in my notes showing where for instance, the ticket processing center, the magic mailbox, they have a mailroom, and it's in the bottom of the castle, like the basement, sort of, so to speak. Of course, we have a throne room, which also acts as a meeting room. Um, so, and it works double duty. It works as a regular castle administration for the kingdom, and it works as administration for the resort. So I don't know. Maybe it has some offices or something that handles resort stuff. Um, when you go to the West Side Terrace, there are the ticket counters are actually on the side of the castle, on the west side, west wall of the castle. Um, yeah. So, well, I mean, the depot's over there too. Okay. And there's probably a way. I guess. I guess maybe tourists will go along the castle wall. So they'll go they'll take a left, they'll go around the back of the castle, then they'll take a right, and then they'll get on the surface bound trains. something like that. Okay. Maybe I'll ask to see if Grok can actually come up with that, figure that out. Okay. So I have 8 days starting tomorrow if I think of the total days, right? So that being the case, if I get 13 done today, if, probably won't, but if I do, if I manage it, I will spend 2 days uh, on each chapter, each of the 4 chapters. Uh, it'll be a max of 2 days. In other words, I'll make sure to find a way of making sure I get done within that 2 day time period. Okay, so that means that this will be 15. This will be 16. Saturday and Sunday will be 17, and Monday and Tuesday will be 18. Now, Saturday and Sunday, I have little time in here, so that means maybe if I can cram it, if I can still get done earlier than 2 days, then I'll do that so that I don't have that much time. Um, I can take up to 2 days though. That means that 17 is going to have to be done quick. In fact, what is 17? Let's see what 17 is down here. This is 14. Uh, okay, and there's 15? The Vacay Princesses. 16, John finds a good book. Finds a good book? Count stops the girl going. Count stops. Oh, yeah. This is about rescuing the vacation princesses. Okay. Oh, 17 is the battle for Enchanted Lands. So I have actually looks like I have five plot points. Uh, I'll deal with that then. This is mostly going to be a. This is not going to have a lot of choice either. It will have a choice, but there'll be light flavor ones. So I don't expect to actually do that much work on here. So probably be okay. And in the end, I'm going to try to make sure. Okay, so all right. So here's the deal. I went over time. I was watching carefully, and then I stopped watching carefully. But here I need to take a break, and I need to come back at 15. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say be right back, and then I'm gonna mute the mic. So give me about 3 minutes now. I'll be right back after 3 minutes. I'm back from my little break, my little 5-minute. Okay, so let's get back to the thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up Super Grok. Weird. Okay, wow. Huh. Apparently, this is the okay. I take it the last date I stated was the 20th. That's strange. That's the case. Then I lost another day I had not lost before. It's already Monday the 23rd. March 20th, 2026, unsettled. Okay. So it just starts deleting stuff, does it? Quick summary. No, the last one is the 20th, isn't it? March 19th. Huh. Okay. It seems like you keep losing days the more I add on to this particular conversation. I'm not gonna worry about it. See something here. Let's open my notes first. I have to do something real quick. 4, 5, 6. Can you see all the phases in that document? it's at the top of the document. So you should be able to tell me how many pages are shown. It should be able to just kind of read it because that's what it's there for. I have my full doc in personal files. I believe it's under the sources heading. Of course, it's a rather large PDF. Go down to the bottom of the PDF and tell me the last line in there so I can see if you can access that much of it. From a single linear path. Okay. It can't do it then. All right. That means I have to separate it into individual files. From a single linear path. That means I have to chunk it too, which is fine if I have to do that, but let me see. What? Did I closed it, apparently. I shouldn't have closed it. A single linear path. Shoot, that's even not even as far as it's saying. It's saying you can see 4 phases, but that from a single linear path line is at the beginning of the phase 3 explanation. So I guess I need to know the limits of PDFs in the personal files section. Where? Let's go to Kick here real quick. Did it actually delete it? No, it didn't delete it from there. It only deletes it from social stream deal. Okay. All right. So what the heck? Did I close it again? I don't remember closing it. That's the thing that's getting me here. Recent documents. ODT, right? Okay. PDF is 301 lines total. And let's see what the file sizes are here. And it should be the only PDF here. Here we go. 2.4 megabyte. Design notes. Right. .odt. 200K. Okay, it's 2.4 meg. Okay, let's open the PDF in something. PDF viewer, I guess. 300 300 pages. Okay. So 300 pages. 300 pages. But I didn't hit enter. 300 pages total. And okay, so 12:55. 12:55. I'm gonna quit and go and so shut down. So that last 5 minutes will be me doing my recording, shutting everything down, that sort of thing. Okay, so 2.4 megabyte. So apparently you can't even look into an uploaded file that's that big. So you're right. It's very last sentence. Well, it's not the last sentence, but can you either search or give me a link to the documents showing the practical limits of uploaded files? Then no public official documents. Um, I thought that if you uploaded a file, it wouldn't need to be ingested, but rather just accessed. So I could ask you, you know, where can I find this? And you could scan it and tell me. But I guess that's not the way it works. Okay, fine. Um, how do you use objects in SuperGrok? Now, I'm not going to actually look at this comprehensive guide. There we go. Got it. Um, SuperGawk? What? Okay, SuperGawk is a non-official like guide or whatever. SuperGawk.online. That doesn't tell me squat. I don't even know why I'm even looking at that. SuperGawk.online has got to not be the actual official XAI thing either, right? Okay, fine. I'm gonna expand this out real quick. No, no. I'm gonna go over here. So pardon me for that. That way I can look at stuff here. Do we have? Does Grok even have documents? Ah, man. Hmm. Hold on a second. Where are the documents that tell me how to use Super Grok? How to get the most out of docs.x.ai.grok. Okay, let's close that. And it's not there. Awesome. Oh, what? Okay. Models and pricing, rate limits. Rate limits. I don't know if that has to do with. Yeah, but I'm not interested in API either. There we go. That one. Okay, let's just pull this back over here, which is fine. Let's do something here. Let's audio working good. Okay, let's go back here. There we go. Okay. Like it doesn't even know its stupid usage limits here. Um, User guide. Yeah, but this is not it either. I don't care about the dang workspaces and team crap. Can't find this page helpful. Looking for ducks to actually use super effectively. $30 a month and not business with teams. Specifically projects and the practical limits of the personal files. uploaded to the sources section. Can't find any docs even on the docs.x.ai site. It's possible that general Grok usage docs is on a different site or page. I'm gonna put it in the email for this account. I'm not gonna put it on screen though. There we go. And send. Sharing the feedback. This is not a user guide. This is not Workspaces overview. Doesn't tell me anything. This is the Workspaces. I'm not even using Workspaces. It's not telling me anything at all. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Doc has been good experience in the book. Keeps all of the context across interactions and can continuously refer back to the data you provided. Yeah, it's not working out for me though. Oh, okay. 'Cause yeah. 'How to use Super Grok? Uh, Content moderated. Try a different idea. I didn't actually have that or anything like that. 5 months ago. Huh. I can't. I have to do some new stuff though, not old, because 'But I'm on projects. Drop projects. How big can my uploaded files be? Because evidently it's not being able to look at it. Maybe Brave will tell me. Brave will tell me about Grok that Grok won't tell me about. Web chat. 25 megabytes per file. That's fine. Not really in the chat interface. Interesting. What if I save this? I'm gonna try to export this out to a text file. Save it as a text file. Export as. Nope. Save as. And we're gonna call this plain text .txt. Well, plain text, and then we'll save it as a I don't. Well, I mean, I could do rich text, but I don't think. I think I just do straight up text. Save. Yeah, use text format. Okay. Open recents. Okay. I don't need to keep that there. This is the one I'm working with, so I'm not actually working. I'm gonna go ahead and upload. I'm gonna see what happens. It looks like I'm stuck, but here, let's here, personal files, attach, upload a file. Where is plain text? There we go. Open. Save. Okay, and now let's go into personal files, and I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this. I have it somewhere. In fact, if I need to do it again, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, save. Okay, I just deleted the PDF and now uploaded a straight plain text version. Probably going to be encoded for Linux though. So slightly different than a Windows text file. Tell me what the last line you can read in the text file. Someone suggested that you only that shouldn't be right because it's a text file. At least it should be a slightly different place. Summarize the text file, please. By the way, it's entitled Enchanted Lands, design, notes, plain text.txt. Header, right, basic, multiple. You shouldn't even be able to read phase 4 if it stops at phase 3. So what's going on? If you can't read more than that, then this feature is quite useless. But my guess is it's maybe if I figure out the right constraints, either number of characters or actual doc size or something, uh, that you'll be able to read a whole chunk if it's within the constraints. I'm trying to look this up now. Uh, what websites can I use to check the length? Well, I know the pages and I know the size, amount of characters within my document. Okay, let's go. Let's do that. Let's check this out. Paste. I could say base and go. It's got my old. Okay. Is there a way to clear this though now? How do I clear this out? I guess I'd have to clear the cookie for it. Should have a thing to clear it though, like a button or something. Um. Okay. So fine. Select all. Delete. I need to be able to upload a file though. Okay. Character count. Okay, well, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try it anyways. Let's just go ahead and um I can't select anything, huh? Select all. Oh, I got it here. 600,000 characters. 600,000 characters. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. I could just, that's fine. I don't need this. Let's do this. Okay, so then let's go ahead and 2,300 characters. So in the total file, there's about 600K characters. In phases one through 5 is about 2,400. Well, whatever it was, 2,400 characters when I selected just that much. So 2,400 is way, way less than 50K. So it should have been, so you should have been able to see my time is almost up. I didn't get anything done either, which is kind of my fault in a way, but I'm having trouble with Grok or Super Grok anyways. Is it 1/4 to 1/6? No, 600,000 be 100,000. 1/12 characters. So I might have to do some tests about uploading 40 to 45K of text to see if that works. Okay. $25 files. Okay. So we're talking Super Grok, 30 a month here, and projects, and how many characters should characters and or pages should I be able to upload files, sources, space. File size 30 meg, that's fine. Number of files, 10 files uploaded at once. Suggested formats, okay, that's fine. However, critical constraint is not file size or count, but processing capacity. Character processing limit. Grok can process approximately 20,000 characters at a time. 20K. I uploaded a 0.4 megabyte file that has 300 pages, so about 600K plus characters. And it was only able to process the first, like, almost 2,400 characters. Is that because of the size of the file? In other words, do I need to upload it in chunks of 20K characters? Severe tech you're experiencing is not due to file size, but Grok's internal processing chunk limit. Although SuperGrok allows up to 30 megabyte, the model does not process entire file at once per chunk character token limit based on use. Grok internally truncates large files, processing up to 20K per chunk. In your case, only were processed, suggesting either a lower effective limit or a bug or early termination due to model overload or formatting issues. The model may skip large middle sections and won't analyze the beginning. Split your file into smaller 15K to 20K characters. So if 300 pages or 600K, 150 for 300K. $50. Okay. All right. Okay, so my time is up for this section. I guess next I'm going to try to do what I said. I'm going to try to I might use rich text format. It should so super grok again super grok read ODT files, or do I need to convert to PDF for text or even rich text? Brave is telling me more than the other was telling me. Can it do rich text? Yeah. What is docx exactly? Because I've heard of docx, but I don't really know what it is. So I've never really used it. Microsoft Word documents. Um, so what would be the best use for uploading to project sources? Just PDF, or is docx better? Okay. Is there some tool or something for free that I can use to split up my document, either before saving as PDFs or after having saved as a single PDF? 1 o'clock, I'm supposed to go now. I meant to stop at 5 minutes, but having trouble here. Okay. Okay, thanks. Okay, so Brave says only about 20K, and Grok itself says about 50K. So I'll probably try doing a 50K character version first, but then we got 10,000 characters. Okay. Okay. Copy, file, new, text document, paste, file, export as PDF. Um, oh, I can do page ranges though, can I? Okay, good, good, good. I'll do that later on. But right now, I'm just gonna. Oh, all right. Just export fine. It'll do the file name, right? Okay. Enchanted Lands notes partial dot yeah. Export. Okay, we're gonna. I'm supposed to be quitting, can I? Aren't I? Let's go ahead and delete this. Let's go ahead and attach, upload a file. Uh, Enchanted Lands notes. Where's partial? There we go. Open. Save. Okay. Enchanted Lands notes partial .pdf. Check and tell me what the last line there you see is. It should be different even if it's not doing the full thing either. If it's doing 20,000 or whatever, it should be multi-character gameplay. Seriously? Multi-character gameplay. Oh, how do you do that? Yeah, that's true, but it is a different place though. Uh, cancel. Okay, fine. Doggone it. Why did? What? Quit doing that. I don't even care if it. Why did it? Oh, page splits. Got it. Taking me off. Actually, let's do it like that. Let's be new text document, paste uh, as directly as PDF, partial. We're gonna override it. Export. Yes. Okay. Personal files. Save. Let's go ahead and add. Attach. Enchanted Lands partial. Open. Save. I'm using the same file name, but I truncated it to about 22K characters. Let me know if you can read farther. Nope, that's not the end of the file. That's barely the first part again. Maybe I need a new conversation, and maybe it ingests the whole doc, thereby reducing the context. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and exit, and thanks for watching. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching part one. I'll see you in